inventory entirely. So I was going to places and making like $2.5 million, and now I don't really care.
Now
I can do that.
I believe you got Bezos bucks now. Is the idea?
Well, I don't know if I got Bezo bells, but it's still like it's a lot.
I got a question.
Yeah. Bezo bells. Yeah.
Question. When we go live on StreamYards, it always starts.
We're live right now. Yeah.
It always starts at 5 minutes.
Why?
Like in my top left corner, it says 5:23.
Oh, I'm actually seeing 45 seconds.
And actually, in the stream manager, it also says 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, that's a little weird. No, I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream, everyone.
Hey, everybody. So, for the record, PJ's killing some time right now before the Ubisoft kicks in. I'm going to buy some turnips, and typically I would fill and buy a lot.
Yeah.
But this time, I'm going to buy, 2,000 maybe? Yeah, I'll buy 2,000. As opposed to my typical 4,000.
Just the game, like, you only need money seldomly, I find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to be the philanthropist, though.
Tune in for Ubi Forward. Starts in 12 minutes, apparently. All right, so the tag they're using is Ubi Forward. So join your favorite.
There we go, that's better.
Dynamic duo.
We're dynamic. You talking about us as the duo?
Is Robin.
Yeah, I guess we are.
To watch, discuss, to watch and watch. Oh man. What do you call it? What are we doing? We're watching to watch and react to Ubi Forward.
Tanya's watching the stream right now, and she's not happy that I'm running through her flowers all frolicky.
How dare you?
I know, I'm a jerk. It's fine. Funny thing is, I don't have a place to put these turnips. Okay, I'm not going to worry about this right now. Although I did get a present.
Frolic is a nice
gold
word,
trophy. Wow, I have a gold trophy. I'm going to put that up in my recording studio really quickly, and then I'm shutting this down, and then you and I can hang out.
Good.
Cool.
Ubi Forward. If you're just tuning in, PJ.
Yep. Got the gold trophy. I'm going to get rid of... Yeah, we're going to do... Yeah, we're going to get rid of this.
What are you looking forward to most?
We'll do this. Yes. There you go. Gold trophy up there.
Tweeting. I'm tweeting. Tweeting.
Oh, that's very aggressive tweeting. So I got enough turnips that I care. So that's fine. I'll turn over an extra 500,000 or a million maybe. I'll get 1 million as opposed to 10 million. Whatever. So, okay. No, that was me, Dan. That was me checking my email. Officially, that was me checking my email. So do we got... Yeah, we do. Get 10-minute countdown, folks.
10-minute countdown. 10-minute counts.
Oh, it's still going. Sorry. Wait. I need to see it quickly. No, over here. Thank you. There you go. There we go. There we go, folks. So now that I'm, false advertising. Oh, yeah. That's another stream. That's another. I'll do it though.
What?
Sexy time dance.
Sexy time dance. Oh, I didn't save. Live Ubisoft What was this thing called? Forward.
Yeah.
2020. I guess
Ubisoft
we should.
Forward official live stream.
Nice.
Us hanging out.
What are we wanting on this? What are they? What does Ubisoft make?
Are you talking? What's going on?
Ubisoft makes Division. We know that, right, guys?
Oh yeah. Also making Far Cry, as far as I remember.
I've never played those games. I've not played
Yep.
a single one.
I played Far Cry 5. I really loved it. The story was awesome. The story was a lot of fun.
What about the gameplay, brah?
The gameplay was the exact same engine as Ghost Recon. It literally felt like I was playing the same game. The Wildlands.
Wildlands, okay.
Yeah. Which I also played and beat. And that, yeah, they felt literally like the exact same game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
I also played Watch Dogs. I didn't play Watch Dogs 1, but I played Watch Dogs 2. As a matter of fact, Dan and I played Watch Dogs 2 together.
Oh, really?
We got into some hijinks because we did a whole co-op together.
Some jinxing highs.
I think I've got those clips somewhere. I should probably dig those up.
What is that word? Where does that word come from?
Hijinks?
Yeah. That's an interesting word. I like it.
That's a good
I
question.
dig it.
It's jinx that have been hide.
Hide jinx.
I think so.
Apparently hot goss. Ubisoft had some pretty big issues with like sexual harassment in the workplace, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't know.
And they're like posting on Twitter. They're like, yes, Ubisoft Forward comes during a big time of internal change. Because all the content has been recorded, we want to recognize that the issues we are currently dealing with won't be addressed directly in the show. So I don't know what that juicy goss is, but it's juicy.
I don't know, but they are going to address it. Okay.
They are not. They are not.
Oh, they're not.
Because it's a pre-recorded boobily boobily.
Oh, yeah. I guess that does make sense.
So I know they're announcing the new Far Cry.
Yes, because it was leaked.
That's been leaked. Giancarlo Esposito is the bad guy.
We saw at Fan Expo this year.
That's true. Yeah. Remember Fan Expo and like going out in public?
Wow. Yeah, dude, that was fun.
That was fun.
Well, what was your highlight from Fan Expo? Let's talk about that really quick.
Highlight from Fan Expo. I especially liked Lazy Thor.
Yes.
I think that was really good.
Yeah.
His like all his clothing were like that, like, you know, when you buy like an emergency poncho, all his clothes were like made of that like crinkly fabric.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty funny.
And
you're right.
You know, it's funny.
But he doubled down on it for both days though, because he was lazy Ryu the second day. Oh no, lazy Ken.
That's right.
Lazy Ken. Yeah.
Dug it.
That was pretty.
Highly recommend you check out Lazy Thor.
Why wouldn't you?
I'm sure he's got an Instagram page somewhere.
Probably. I wanted to note something quick here.
Oh.
Wait. I want to note something.
So apparently Ubisoft is giving away a free game for this, and people are all mad because they can't log into Ubisoft.
Well, Watch Dogs 2, as a matter of fact, they're giving away for free.
Oh.
Which I'll be honest was a rad game. I had a lot of fun with that game.
Again, I think I even have one, but I've never played it.
No.
It's funny, like where's the words I'm going to use? When a game has a really rough launch, I feel like psychologically I do ignore it.
Oh, interesting.
Like I think it was Watch Dogs 1 or 2 that had the really rough launch, where everybody was like really mad that the graphics were like super dumbed down and stuff like that. And I swear that news, like I don't consciously do it, but my brain's like, oh, I'm never looking at that fucking game ever again.
Wow. Yes.
Like No Man's Sky, I recently tried, and I'm happy I tried it, but you know, I only tried it really because like people were like, yeah, it's actually a lot better.
Well, because their marketing made it so that they were like excited, like you should come back and enjoy it.
You should come back.
We've made the changes.
We have to go back, Jack.
Yeah.
Back to the island.
An old lady tells a story on a boat about another boat.
No, that we're not talking about Titanic. We're talking about Lost.
Oh yeah, good call. Yeah,
Actually, it's
how do you
funny.
know that reference?
So Thursday night,
Yeah.
if you guys didn't join us, we were talking about MCU, but we
Correct.
did start talking about how Lost was
Dumb.
disappointing to us,
Yeah.
and it broke our hearts. Lost the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I went out for dinner with some friends on Friday, and someone brought up the disappointment they've been faced with Lost.
Wow.
It's so
Relatable.
funny, like
IRL
when,
relate.
like when you talk about things that have disappointed you in your life. Lost is very high up on the list for so many people.
Well, our era, let's say, anybody younger than us our experience to Lost is like other people's experience to Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
Again,
And I don't know who would be before us.
Here,
Probably Newhart.
I gotta fix this. Just a sec. Can't hear
We're going-
you.
We're going live.
You.
Well, I think
Can't hear you.
he's the coolest guy in the world.
I bet you're
I
saying
think
something fun.
he's a really cool boy. Don't tell him.
Upside down Spider-Man rain kiss.
It's not gonna be the truth if he doesn't hear it. Hi.
Oh, hey. Anyway, I'm sure you said some insightful stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just funny that an entire generation can feel the sting of something. It's really good.
And it's really nothing that like it's not like world peace or like
No,
Star
yeah.
War.
It's
You
like
know,
people have a stronger
Yeah.
reaction. People have a stronger reaction to talking about Lost than they do 9/11.
Exactly. Yes.
I remember when I was wronged.
I'll put that down there.
But it's funny. An elephant never forgets. That was why I didn't have too much expectations for those new Star Wars films. I was like, JJ, you fucked me up before. I was like, I don't forget JJ.
Well, here's the thing on that. That's a great point. The Force Awakens was only upsetting potentially to our generation. It was brand new and amazing to anybody younger than us. They wouldn't know any different, right?
No, I disagree. I
Really?
disagree completely.
Really?
And let's be fair here. Force Awakens was the stronger of the three of those movies.
Well, I agree with that.
Yeah, and I, J.J. Abrams was clear right from the start. He says we're gonna hit you with the nostalgia and have a very similar storyline and everything. So it's hitting you with familiar things, but adding in elements of new.
Yes.
I believe he used the word "look back to spring forward" was the thing.
Wow, you're digging deep. Yeah.
So I'm okay with the whole they're blowing up another Death Star thingy. That's okay. But in the meantime, they introduce characters that ultimately end up disappointing you as far as their arc goes, which is why the second and third ones are more
But they
disappointing.
sold a crazy amount of toys. That's really the whole purpose.
Yeah,
BB-8
Emily's got a Rose toy right on her.
Rose was the biggest upset out of the entire series. That's upsetting. I
don't know. Weak ass characters. I like all the memes though. I like all the memes of the last scene where Rey takes the Skywalker name. There's a lot of memes of that. There's a lot of good ones.
Oh,
because it's kind of weird to just all of a sudden be like, my last name's this person's last name, bitch. I'm not related to you in all anyway.
No, that's exactly. Yeah. And that's kind of a lineage. Oh wait, what time is it? Have we started? Oh, starting in a minute. Okay, hold on.
I see my.
Thanks a lot for watching this pre-show and enjoy Ubisoft Forward.
We're gonna
forward.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna enjoy it.
We're doing it, boys. We're doing it. Boop. There we go.
This is Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Explore our worlds.
Meet the devs.
Our worlds.
See the games.
We want to see the games. Rollerblading.
Join us.
I feel like a good blade of rollers.
Oh, there we go. Another
Hi everyone, I'm Neelam Kumar, and I'm very excited to be co-hosting the first Ubisoft Forward with the talented Yusuf Magid.
He's talented.
Today's show is all about getting up close and in-depth with all the exciting games we have in production here at Ubisoft.
Cool.
Ubi.
I'm Yusuf, but there's no time to waste.
Oh,
So let's head straight for the streets of futuristic London and see what the hackers of DeadSec are getting into.
Yeah.
Dead
Watchdog.
Sec?
Yeah, Watchdog.
Oh, is this Watchdog 3?
Yep.
Painting spreading subversive and hostile messaging over the
This
last
was-
few weeks across London.
Dude, if you haven't played Watch Dogs, I think you would really, really like that. But then
It's
again,
like-
you've never trusted me before.
It's like GTA, right? Like it's open world?
Way more detailed. Way more detailed.
Way more detailed than
Like
GTA.
at one point, I was using like every finger of my hand on the controller trying to press stuff.
Well, I remember you telling me about that.
It's a lot of choreography. A lot of choreography.
Authorities recommend not to approach the individual.
Don't approach the bitch.
First, they came for the foreigners, and I did not speak out because I was not a foreigner.
Oh, that's Facebook.
Wait, can you hear?
Then
Yeah, I can hear.
came the protesters
I could take a little bit more volume from you, by the way, if you could turn up. But
because I was not a protester.
You want more volume?
yeah, there you go, baby.
I just talked louder. By the
Oh,
way.
you did. Okay, that's fine.
Ah!
Oh, that's too bad.
Then they came for the journalists, and I did not speak out because I was not a journalist.
Is this going to be one of those chillingly realistic games?
No, it wasn't back then. It was just all about hacking.
And then they came for street
Lots of
artists.
And it was about
blonde
the city
hair
having
and
full control, like the government having control of the city through
Because I am not a street
cameras and
artist.
stuff.
Oh, that's cool. That's neat. Guys, I just got a friend request on Facebook. It's pretty exciting.
Good job.
Remember when I said I was going to stop using Facebook, and now I'm on Facebook?
Yeah. Okay. So this is next gen, though. That's what we're appreciating right now. This is PS5 shit.
This is Xbox Series X shit. Let's get it right.
And I realized
I don't think so.
eventually
I don't think so.
there would be no one left to speak for me.
Get inside.
I'll be honest. This trailer is not doing anything for me.
It's giving me a cyberpunk feel.
It definitely. Does it count as them biting off? I don't know the other two games well enough. Like, are they biting off of Cyberpunk here,
Yeah.
or is this
Yeah.
their style beforehand?
No, it's not like their original style. This is absolutely a cyberpunk rip. And the other Watch Dogs didn't take place in London either. So they're just going with a bigger city here.
That's cool. Where was it set before?
I'm trying to remember. It was some coast city. Oh, San Francisco. Took place in San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bump up our numbers here.
Welcome to the resistance.
Do it.
Are you bumping up our numbers?
Already bumped.
Nice.
You could have told me it was a bloody costume party.
Costume
Fine
party.
off.
What the fuck is this?
Identified as David Ford,
Well,
43-year-old London taxi
you better
driver.
start wearing a mask now,
He
bud.
has no criminal record, but is currently believed to be a terrorist.
Oh,
Have been asked
here
not
he does look like a terrorist. Look at those glasses.
to advise
Yeah.
President
The gray in the beard always does that too. So he's got to start wearing a mask now. MMXX.
Clint Hawking.
That's how you say 2020 now,
Clint's
by
been
the
a
way.
longtime creative force here at Ubisoft.
Yeah, that didn't get my gourd going at all.
It didn't at all. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we just saw was an amazing short film by the director Alberto Mielgo that was inspired by Watch Dogs Legion and looks at the game and the universe and the characters. through
Oh,
his
it's just
incredible,
okay.
artistic vision.
Dude, that wasn't even gameplay.
Unrelated. Nope.
City needs
Unrelated.
resistance.
Like the film, Watch Dogs Legion tells the story of ordinary heroes setting aside their differences in order to come together as a collective and to
So
fight
they're
for
still
a positive
painting on
change.
walls.
Painting on walls.
Recruit
Oh, here you go.
anyone who you see in the open world. You profile people that are interesting to you. You help them with their problem. You play their origin
Shock,
mission.
distract.
Help me get some closure and I'll do whatever you want.
Sounds like a DedSec problem. Leave it to
DedSec.
us.
What's
And that's how you
DedSec?
recruit them into your team.
Is
And then
the
they become heroes of the
hacking
game and
company.
the stars of your story.
Oh, wait,
What are you doing in my
no, DedSec is the.
Please, think more underground.
You with Albion?
Why not
I'm
just?
tickled, but think more underground.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You're done.
And they make the
Why is
story not only unique to them, but unique to you as the player and personal to you because they're heroes that you've chosen and invested in. What would I say to
Yeah,
fans?
it's the
I
hacking
guess I'd
collective.
say,
Exactly. It's all the hackers.
Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Welcome to the Resistance.
Yeah. So DedSec
London
are the hackers.
Okay.
metropolis.
So they're the good guys?
Yes.
The protagonists of the
Only
story?
12,000
Yes.
years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
The first one's just all about the government watching you.
Yes.
And so
Get all your units to move in.
you have access to like drones, you got access to little wheelies, you got access to different armory, like tasers and that type of stuff. And the cool thing about the game was that you completed missions, everybody did them differently. There was no wrong way to do it.
Oh, okay. That sounds like fun.
Nigel Cass, CEO of Albion.
And I'll be honest,
Okay, let's
when I played the game, I didn't shoot a gun ever. I used my taser 100% of the game.
Ah, nice. I like that. That was did you ever play Splinter Cell?
No.
So that was like that. You could go in guns blazing, or
Yeah.
you'd be super stealth, and because of the style of gameplay, you wanted to get away with not using your gun.
Exactly.
Like, that was like your drive.
Yep.
There was another game that I was playing that was like that too.
So that's what it was. Dan was more attacky. He used guns heavily. So whenever we would play missions together, it was kind of a conflict on how we were going to do missions.
Are using the dark web to sell everything from party
dark
girls
web.
to people.
But it's great.
Microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I?
You made me a slave.
You do not want to ruffle her feathers.
Don't ruffle her feathers.
No.
With the city out on its arse, it now falls on you to build a resistance and take back London.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns
So it's like Animal Crossing. You have to take on
Any of the
villagers.
brave Londoners you see walking
Really?
be recruited into
You can
your
recruit
team,
them. Yeah.
That's fun.
like him.
Oh, that guy. I'd recruit that guy. Oh man, spray him in the face.
Everyone can become your next secret weapon. In our first mission, we need to get some dirt on Nigel Cass, and that means breaking into Albion headquarters inside the Tower of London.
Oh.
All the hardy souls you see here are people we have recruited from the streets of London.
See, this
They all
feels
have
like
unique abilities, and you're free to tackle this mission
Wildlands.
with whoever you like.
Wow.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, the choosing of your team
Yep.
and all that.
Exactly.
Get to work and let's never talk about this again.
Like everyone in DedSec, Arthur can hack pretty much
Yes.
whatever.
So the hacking was the best part. Like, yeah, exactly. You can control vehicles while you're doing stuff.
Handy.
So that's cool.
When you take control while you're driving a car, you can take control of another car. So half your controller is kind of controlling one car and you're controlling another simultaneously.
Oh, trippy.
Yeah.
A regular old gun when you have a bloody nail gun.
Oh. You actually need compressed air for that, Fred.
No. You
You
can
sure?
you can get electric ones.
Can you? Oh.
Jesus Christ, what is that thing?
Perhaps we could approach this mission differently. If you'd rather keep your distance, we've got you covered.
Right.
Amy is a drone expert.
I used my drone 100% of the time when I was playing the other game. It was the first thing I got, and I used it for every mission.
Hate spiders, but love
Oh, okay, so she's going in at night now.
Yeah.
What an adorable creepy crawler.
Oh man.
Here we are. Let's class the place up.
A drone expert does have the unique ability.
Oh. Oh.
Vancouver,
British Columbia.
Ignore my phone call.
Oh, that's funny.
It's probably
That was Dan.
No,
Dan's messing with you.
there's somebody calling to
Darling is fast and
let's tell me I'm going to jail.
Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
What is going on?
That's not
I'm reading incoming drones.
Vancouver, British Columbia.
She can also hack enemy drones, turning the tide in her favor.
Nice.
And if you are not into direct confrontation, there are more ways than one to get the job done.
See, that's cool.
Recruiting an Albion officer like Brielle here might be challenging, but it'll get you inside restricted Albion areas.
Don't mind me, just doing recon for a bunch of insurgents.
However, do anything suspicious and she'll probably wind up with a bullet in the back of her head.
You've been approved for entry.
So basically, you gotta do a mission to like set up getting her on your side.
Right. Which is not unlike the Tom Clancy stuff as well, though.
Yep, for sure. Oh my.
Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our family.
Illegals.
Yeah.
Assassinated by terrorists.
Well, that seems to be enough evidence. Next up, we're crashing Mary Kelly's organ farming operation and putting a stop to it.
That's good. The buyers expect high quality stuff.
High quality stuff.
Enough for this.
Impairing our frontal lobe again, are we?
Bags, don't disturb me in my natural habitat.
Cool.
Say hello to Mickey. The man lives for his team.
That put another hair on my chest.
His name's Michael.
And doesn't mind getting his hands dirty.
Is this a chav? I'm a chav.
Oh.
Oh my god, jump.
Oh. He can fight.
Jump.
He does have a slight drinking problem, though.
Stereotype. Jesus Christ. Fuck you.
He's passed out. We'll come back to him. You know what? Let's go with someone a bit more professional.
No.
Yeah. Keanu Reeves looking mask.
Is this? Are you playing as John Wick?
Call him a hitman.
He's Wiki.
Oh my.
Yeah, so there's lots of different methods to completing missions. And I want them to talk about the co-op end of things. Because it'll be rad.
Call him an artist.
So are these game elements all in the second one or first one or whatever?
Yes, to an extent, yes. Not the individual characters. You can't choose different characters. You're always the same person.
Oh, okay.
But you do have your team
Done
of people.
Dusted.
Not bad, not
It looks cool. I'm actually being sold on this. The
Not
idea
cool.
of using different characters
Assassin or a super
to do different elements of the
Yeah.
mission is really actually quite cool.
And it makes it so that it's kind of like a JRPG where you could customize your character, but in essence, you're actually choosing different characters.
build your resistance.
That is your style. You're choosing a character based on your style of gameplay.
Yeah, no, this is cool. This is cool.
Right?
To take back London.
Take back London.
Yeah. So I'm intrigued. I'm really, really stoked about that game, actually.
Oh, that's like next
Yeah, get it for PlayStation
Turning the player
4.
into a living, breathing city, teeming with unique locales and characters.
Oh,
has
Yusuf,
always been
got
a
it covered,
central
bruh.
pillar of the Watch Dogs series.
So what goes into building those worlds? Here's Amanda Mutt to tell us more.
Canada flag. Canada.
My name's
Oh,
Amanda
yeah.
Muntz. I'm a level artist on Watch Dogs Legion at Ubisoft Toronto. Being a level artist, I think, is the coolest job in video games because we do get the freedom to kind of like pick and choose what little details we want to depict. And we get ample opportunities to tell the stories that we want to tell in the spaces that we're assigned to. I have the capacity to hide things and, like small little Easter eggs. In AC Unity, there was a boat somewhere in the world that was covered in cats. And then it happened
that's
in
fun.
Watch Dogs 2. And there may or may not be something in London that is a boat filled with cats in some capacity.
I like the.
I actually found my name all over Watch Dogs 2 in graffiti.
So, no matter
So there was a
in the city,
Paul
you go, oh my God, this feels like
somewhere on the
Canada.
dev team.
That's interesting.
What? Who is calling me?
This feels like Southwark. This feels like Westminster. When people are talking about some detail that I've put into the world and they're excited about it, like that feels so good as somebody who, you know.
If it calls again, I'm going to have to answer.
Care. I love it.
Answer it live on stream so we know what it is.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Brawlhalla.
And now some news for Brawlhalla fans. In just a few weeks, you'll be able to battle it out with your favorite legends on iOS and Android devices.
Brawlhalla.
Brawlhalla.
3, 2.
Not Smash Brothers. Oh. And you can design. Oh. See, this is interesting to me because I think that there's times where you and I could be hanging out and just playing iOS games.
Yeah.
You know?
True. I
shooting the shit. You know?
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Whether you need a Tom Clancy action fix on the go or want to dive back into one of the most beloved fantasy franchises in gaming, we've got you covered.
It is funny, like the style of having a backdrop and then purposefully framing the shot so you can see behind the backdrop.
Yes. Yeah.
It's such an interesting thing.
Taking the piss.
It's like psychological. You're showing people like the background so they feel more like
they're social distancing.
Well, not so much that. It's more like it's like they're trying to show you the back end, so psychologically you think that they are being honest.
Oh yeah.
You know, they're showing the behind the curtain.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
It's interesting.
It's a Skeletor. All around. All around. Not my type of game. Interesting though.
Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to that at all.
Oh, it's Might and Magic.
The target is being held on the ground floor.
Oh, what's this?
They're elite.
Very Fortnite-y.
I'll give you that. Oh no, those are the guys from. That's the guy from Wildlands.
Can I get a little bit more volume from
Yeah,
the?
sure. Take that.
Yeah.
There you go, bud.
Nice scar, brah.
Recon.
Oh, that hurts.
Request air support.
This is mobile Ghost Recon.
It's kind of crazy to think about when you see someone get shot in the foot. It's like that toe is gone.
Yeah.
You just lost the toe.
Yeah, that's him.
So this is a mobile game, you think?
Get back in your cell.
It's got to be.
Oh my God, Sam Fisher!
Oh my God. Aggressive.
I love Splinter Cell. Those games are so awesome.
This is a mix.
You're stupid for not playing Splinter Cell games.
Oh wait,
I
why
missed-
is he part of the team? Oh, that's why. It's Tom Clancy. It's all people from Tom Clancy franchise.
So it's an Apple app.
Plus, you get a M1911.
Speaking of Tom Clancy,
Wow.
it's been
They're just
5
giving away
years
guns.
since Rainbow Six Siege first launched, and the community has never been stronger. In
They've never
celebration of this milestone, Ubisoft Montreal has put together a special video to thank all of the amazing players and developers that have helped Siege become the game it is today.
It is pretty cool that they kind of launched a stinker and they dialed it in super good. So now it's like literally one of the best games of the
In
generation.
December 2015, a small team released Rainbow Six Siege. A game built on a strong vision, creativity, competitiveness, and team play.
I should play
Pour le
this.
joueur, le
you
premier
know?
novembre, c'est un début, mais pour nous aussi. Il faut tout de suite s'engager.
Write her
et
down.
dire
Get
aux
in
joueurs,
there.
Ce jeu est installé.
Don't tell me what to do.
Vous êtes installé aussi, et nous serons là.
That original vision was quickly adopted by our passionate community, propelling it to a whole new level.
A whole new level of game.
Oh, you know, scope that.
I got it! I got it! This is such a special moment, and being at 1 year anniversary of Rainbow Six now, game being stronger than ever,
Yeah.
more players today than we had in the past, it means the world to us.
But we also had our share of challenges.
What were they?
Health that touches upon subjects like matchmaking, connectivity, all those aspects are absolutely critical to the experience of the player.
Through it all, we're always driven by you, our community.
That office
And
needs more
together, we
slides
grow
and
stronger.
nooks that you can hang out in.
It's the nooks are especially important.
For the next
Yes.
10 years, so
Napping
expect
nooks?
for them
Yes,
to
nap
be alive
nooks.
for quite some time.
Oh my!
Look at this.
Budget well spent.
I don't know what that was.
Tous les succès, c'est vraiment le résultat de autant de nous que de vous. Ce jeu, il est autant le vôtre qu'il est le nôtre, nous, l'équipe.
Is there supposed to be?
Now 60 million
Subtitles? Probably
players
not.
strong. We're just getting started.
Oh, she's doing it for us.
From the devs
Oh,
that build the
jeez.
game to the
Impressive.
community that plays it, thank you.
Cool. Never played it. Rainbow Six. You know who does
If you
play
haven't
it
tried it yet,
is
dive into our new
Matt.
Operation Steel Wave update available
Ontario.
now, and take Ace and Malusi
Oh,
out.
Matt.
Matt Dunn.
A few days ago, we introduced y'all to a
Yeah,
brand new
he plays
multiplayer
Rainbow Six.
shooter. Now it's time to venture into the hyperscape.
Mirror's Edge. No, what?
Oh, this is what everybody was streaming on Twitch.
Valiant?
No, this is Hyperspace or Scape? Hyperscape? Yeah, this is a battle royale.
A hack in the hyperscape. That's not supposed to be there. Let me get you all up to speed, okay?
Okay.
About 30 years ago, everything that we feared about our future started to come true.
Oh no, don't hit me with the reels.
Yep. Spoiler alert.
We made some
It's
bad
2 years earlier.
Actually, we made a lot of bad decisions. So here we are. 10 billion souls living in the crush of the megacities.
Megacities.
Yes.
But the people at Prisma
Ready Player One.
changed everything.
The hub.
Yeah, Ready Player One.
Dude, this is Ready Player One, the game.
Way
Yes.
out. The hyperscape.
Yeah, Ready
In
Player
the
One.
hyperscape, the biggest
Keep
draw
saying
by
that.
far is
It's Ready
Crown
Player One.
Rush.
Yeah.
This is where
It's
anyone
better. If you keep repeating it, your point drives home farther.
After the 20th time. Oh. Leveled out.
Leveled out, man.
Don't count your money while you're sitting at the table. You just fight. It doesn't matter what place you're in.
Man, what are they grabbing? What's the point? Oh, that
if
guy's
you can
scary.
go to Crown Rush, it can change your life. But strange things have been happening lately. Rumors of people getting hurt.
They're like, I really like this Ready Player One game.
From the real world.
How do we rip it off?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Darker secret.
Let's start developing it before the movie comes out. That way it looks like we did it.
Some of us are searching for a way up. Some of us for a way out. And for others, a new way altogether. That's what brings us to the edge of the future. To the hyperscape.
The hyperscape.
Hyperscape, which is still the same font, by the way, as Ready Player One.
Oh my god.
It's the same
TNC's
font.
work on Far Cry Primal and multiple Prince of Persia titles has established him as a top creative here at Ubisoft.
For me, what's exciting is we started building it from scratch. Seeing it grow, adding ideas is really cool.
Hello, contender. Welcome.
Contender.
Was
The game takes place in 2050,
everybody was sitting around a
it's in the
boardroom
future,
table giving suggestions, and one guy's like, "Great, I love it. Let's roll with it. Every idea here is amazing."
Companies there, they are launching what's called the hyperscape.
Wait, did you guys just go see a movie last night?
Yeah, did we all go see the same movie?
Wait a second.
Within the virtual world, there is a battle royale that takes place in the virtual city of Neo Arcadia. Then we also introduce
It's kind of
a lot of new
Overwatch
things.
as well, I guess, right?
You get
Yeah.
to do parkour on
I
the
played
roof,
Overwatch
into interiors where it's much
a
more
little bit because they had like a free to
get
play.
into the landmarks where there's
It
more
was okay.
opportunities to get cool items, but also more
It
players.
was
risk reward kind
not
of
quite
deal.
my style, I don't think.
Right. I have to admit,
Introduce
I'm
the
not.
notion of
I don't know
hacks,
about you, but I'm
special
not into
abilities that you
games
can
where
pick
I
on the
just kind
fly
of
to
drop
adapt your
into the
tactics.
action,
With hacks, you can do
get
things
killed,
like,
and then
teleport
spawn somewhere else
yourself,
really quick, and
you can
then
wrap
you
yourself
go
into a
in,
ball
get
and
killed,
bounce
spawn
around
really
the
quick somewhere
battlefield.
else. Like I want
A
some
lot of
strategy for
abilities
Christ's
that
sake,
let
you know?
Yeah, you're right. That's
toys
why
that
Battle
can play.
Royale is kind of fun because you only have the one life, right?
Finally,
Right.
it's
You
made
gotta
as a
survive.
spectacle, so all the viewers will
So
be
you
able
can
to
push
interact with the game on
and
different
kill
levels
people to
through the
win,
trick
but you can
extension.
also play it safe and back
Every
off
2
and
minutes, there's going to be a
strategize,
vote,
right?
and viewers will
Maybe.
be able to
That's what's fun
decide
about it.
what effect they want to
I guess
affect
I'm
the
relating it to
battle.
like
So things like
Battlefield,
changing the gravity,
where
Yeah,
the maps are
those-
huge,
ammo,
and
or
I
stuff
wanted
like
to
that. So
like
players,
just
while this
snipe
happens,
people from
really
a
have to adapt
distance,
to all
you
kinds
know?
of stuff that
Well,
is
it's funny
happening.
because Battlefront is one of the games that I was
For me,
annoyed
it's
with.
really
That
exciting because
like
right now
live, die, repeat
you're
thing.
launching the open
Yes,
beta,
I
and
don't
so
like
it's going to be available for free to play.
Live, die,
for all
repeat.
players
Gee.
worldwide.
And
We want to thank all the players,
Battlefield was like
streamers,
that.
and all the viewers who participated.
Battlefield was absolutely like that. Like the newer ones.
In the open beta.
The newer ones, yes,
There's a
most
short
definitely,
link.
yes.
Battlefield 1,
the
I
old ones
basically-
were not.
Yeah, Battlefield 1, I basically just get like literally my average lifespan was like 20 seconds.
Oh yeah.
And,
No, I remember in Battlefield 3, which I have on my PlayStation 3 here. I would stay alive for like 20 minutes, no problem. You know.
Showtime.
So this game's free, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're going the Fortnite route.
Yeah.
Microtransactions.
Yeah, a lot of companies are realizing that that's a lucrative business model. Which, like, okay, you're gonna put microtransactions in it, but make it free. I'm okay with that. Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
Or they make it free
But-
at first, like Rocket League.
Yeah.
Rocket League was free at first, and then now it costs money.
Yeah, it's like $20 or something like that. I don't mind that. Just like when you, like Destiny 2 especially irked me.
Yeah.
Because it was like, you know, $80 to buy the game, and then like 135 taxes in to get all the content, and then the content's free after like a month of it being out.
Developers
Like,
have incredible freedom
because they want to get people playing that so that they can buy the next
Anna
content.
Maria
It's just-
Muska is going to take us
Of course.
behind the scenes of character design. My name is Anna Maria Muska. I'm the production manager for characters and weapons on Hyperscape. We have
their showcases of specific games are too long.
We switch different outfits, different.
Sorry, say that
fashion
again?
statements, different
Their
tattoos,
showcases are too long.
materials until we see them as real
Yeah.
individuals.
Of each
as
thing?
real
It's 'cause they
people.
got little
Again,
content
you
to
pick a
give us.
character, you see them in game, you understand what their motivations are and what drives them and what challenges them. This was the first lineup of characters. This is our default base, but even starting from the hair down, everything has been meticulously thought of. Would this person actually like this type of outfit? Would this person enjoy the type of tattoos that we're putting on them? Will they actually like to be in this body? Each season, we plan to produce new outfits for these characters. So we're hoping some of our players are going to see the effort and maybe even correlate some of the accessories to what's going to happen in the game. we're very excited to see it in people's hands.
It looks very similar, funny enough, to Watch Dogs 2.
As we move
Looks
into
like the
next
exact same,
generation of
the same
gaming,
engine, same animation.
Well, that's what like Apex Legends was, right?
all the extraordinary
They took all the Titanfall 2 assets and repurposed them into Apex Legends.
Okay.
Hey everyone.
Hi.
Oh my God,
Phil
Phil!
Spencer. Oh, Phil.
With Watch Dogs Legion, Ubisoft is supporting smart delivery. So you will get the absolute best version of the game on any version of Xbox you're playing on. On Series X, you'll get to take advantage of the amazing work the team has done with DirectX ray tracing.
I don't trust people with
An
dimples.
absolutely immersive version of London like you've never seen before. Ubisoft has a unique ability to create immersive
The dimple just doesn't leave, which is interesting.
to drive our industry.
Look at it. That's all I can look at now.
That's literally all I can look at.
Creed. I love the time I've spent exploring the world of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And I can't wait for you to see the gameplay from Assassin's Creed Valhalla that's coming up now.
You mean God of War 2?
All right. We know you've been waiting to hear more about this game since it was announced back in April. And now it's time for a deep dive into the world of Vikings.
Yeah.
My name is Julien Laferrière, and I'm the producer of Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
I trust him now.
So a couple of weeks ago, we announced Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and the reaction from the fans was just amazing. The time period of Vikings is really, really inspiring. When we did our research, we found that, they were not mindless barbarians.
I learned recently that
farmers trying to find new lands.
people didn't like them because they washed their hair and took care of themselves and made their beards look good. So all people's wives fell in love with the Vikings. So that's why they went.
Kind of separate ourselves from the myth and the folklore is really.
They actually cared about what they looked like.
To make this game. The team went to Norway and England.
And they probably made sweet love better than anybody else.
To really experience what it meant to be a Viking at that time. And then leaving Norway, which is barren but majestic, and just coming by boat in England and see
don't want you there.
rolling green hills full of
I have a beard.
full of life. It's just this moment.
You have to let me in.
Most likely,
I'm one
the
of you.
Vikings felt as well. You need to see
Obviously.
this land of.
I like the other games, Odyssey and Origins.
We
looks
want
good,
players
but
experience in this game.
I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know, guys. Should I buy Odyssey? I think there's a 2-pack of them you can buy. Ooh, blood on the face.
Is either a male or a female.
You got AIDS.
When you start the game.
That's not good.
They
Well,
will have
she looks
to
like
leave Norway,
Aloy.
settle in England
True.
because you just can't live in Norway anymore. There's too much political pressure, no resources available. Obviously, in England, it's full of Anglo-Saxons and other people, and they don't really want you there. So you will have to fight your way there to kind of build your own settlement and see your clan prosper.
I'm intrigued with this storyline.
Vikings were brutal warriors.
Oh, Jesus.
Huh?
And the fact that they were mastering a lot
I
of
briefly
weapons
played
coming
Assassin's
from
Creed
the
and
medieval
didn't like it.
times
I didn't
really
enjoy it at all.
inspired us to kind of
You've
really
only played. Which one did you play?
I played 1,
to
2,
leverage the
1 and
brutality and the
2,
intensity of Viking
and then I
combat.
think I got 3, a tiny bit of 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
Vikings
Yeah, you played the
were
rough
not
ones.
only fighting face to face.
2 is good.
Or masters
3
of
slipped.
self-deception when needed.
4 is
been
I thought was
any
amazing,
tactics they
and then
could
the
use
5
win
and 6 are
battle.
bad.
So we want to
And then
portray
apparently
the reign
Origins is
of
a
combat
return
that
to
you can
form,
imagine.
and really they dialed in the series.
Oh.
They were doing the whole like we're releasing a new Assassin's Creed game every year, and
We are very
they
finally
suffered
be able to
heavily
do
because of that.
everything we're all been working on.
But I think they're basically doing the same
Please
thing now again,
enjoy
anyway.
this deep dive into Assassin's Creed.
So I don't know.
In-game footage. Work in progress.
Yeah.
Hey, we're only at 2. Do you have your side up and running?
In Assassin's Creed Valhalla,
Valhalla.
the Viking invasion of England,
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
you play as
Neither do I.
Eivor, a Viking from Norway. who will lead his or her battle-hardened warriors
His or her.
across the North Sea to the British Isles.
You can choose
Eivor
your
is
gender.
driven
I get
by
it
an
now.
ambitious goal to build a thriving Norse settlement in a hostile land.
For the good of our clan, it is time we go a Viking. Today we raid, that tomorrow we may build.
It's a sailing simulator.
England is a dark age tangle of broken kingdoms and warring dynasties, a land of opportunity and riches. As you prowl England's rivers by longship, you may raid locations you spot from the shoreline. Ground your ship and blow your horn to lead your raiding crew into battle.
What? What do you do to you? Can't we just all get along?
Why can't we just get along?
Revive.
Your crew will assist you on all your raids, fighting enemies,
Can you pillage and
battering
rape?
down doors.
I'd like to rape, please.
Yeah.
That's a DLC.
Press X to
Whatever
rape.
riches and resources
Ugh.
you pillage may be used to develop your settlement, giving you access to useful services, better tools,
What?
and new settlers.
SimCity?
At the heart of your settlement is the Alliance map. It will serve as a record of the allies you have made and a guide for future opportunities. The Viking Age was a time of warriors.
This is
and
not
legends.
Assassin's Creed.
In Valhalla, you will find the largest variety of enemies.
Yeah.
assembled
This is
in
a
an
whole other
Assassin's
game.
Creed
Well, you know, this is.
offers a unique challenge.
I understand that
Coordinate with
like
allies, special
Assassin's Creeds are the story is designed to be like
objects to their advantage.
generational games.
Fallen warriors.
Okay.
So
To
like
face these attacks, you must find
you're
and
not
ex-
always like a slinky
gain
ninja type
the upper
character because you're not in that
take
time
the
they're
fight to your
going.
foes with a host
Huh.
of brutal
But I felt
combat.
like the slinky ninja bit was the
Yeah,
fun
and
part of
like
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Because like
Diving-
basically like
Diving through a thing of wheat.
Incapacitate
yeah,
the
Black Flag, you were a pirate, but you were also a sneaky ninja guy.
Yeah, okay.
So a pirate sneaky ninja guy, that's a
You will wield
cool.
any
That's
two
cool.
weapons you wish.
The
to
Viking
unleash a
buff.
deadly combination of
Long
attacks.
beard? No.
Customize your fighting style as you
Honestly,
and
I,
become a
maybe this is mean, but it seems like knockoff God of War.
No, this feels like Witcher.
All combinations of weapons are available to dual wield, including 2 shields.
I'm not enjoying the gameplay right now.
Yeah, I'm not getting hardened.
No. The finish moves are cool.
Not all
But-
situations call for violence.
Oh.
In this new land, a Viking must find a way to adapt. As Eivor is not welcome in England, you may need to outsmart your enemies, avoiding unwanted attention in towns and bustling
I'm
cities.
hungry.
Use Eivor's hood. and
Assassinate,
cloak to
assassinate,
blend in
assassinate.
crowds And slip past watchful eyes.
Eivor, is that what they're saying?
Among the people.
Yeah. Assassinate him.
From capital cities and villages to the dense forests and rolling hills of England, exploration is vital to keeping yourself sharp. You must feed
Yeah.
off the land if you hope to endure.
Fishing. It's a fishing simulator.
Of course, there's fishing.
Yes.
And fortify your equipment.
Oh. Kick that wolf in the ball.
Oh man, you just
Pagan
balled that
temples and
wolf.
Roman ruins for new activities and challenges to strengthen yourself and your settlement.
My settlement.
Yeah, you're right. This feels like God of War, like
The more
2.
England's secrets you will reveal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ravens, shoot! No mercy!
They don't.
But
They don't
as you
show
push
mercy.
deeper
It's
into
funny because like
enemy,
I remember when
in a series
Assassin's Creed Unity came out, I got it for free with my Xbox.
feature massive assaults.
So
which you
first
will
Xbox
record
One I
value
bought.
against heavily
Okay.
guarded Saxon fortresses.
So I bought the release bundle that came with Assassin's Creed Unity, and literally you could not play that game until like 3 months later.
Assassin's Creed
Really?
Launched
transport
completely broken.
haunted
The game
Damn.
was unplayable for like 3 months. They launched it busted.
It will challenge
That's sad.
and surprise
And it's just like
with unforgettable
Why?
fuck
thrilling
you.
triumphs.
They're trying to hit a
and
hit
tragic
a
losses.
timeline, right?
Yeah,
giving
well
you
the second to last one that launched yearly, and then they finally were like, okay, we gotta back off here, and that's when they came up with Origins, and Origins did get a lot of good reviews, but man, I'm shook. They shook me. Like, you're buying your brand new console and you can't fucking use the game you bought with it. Like,
yeah, agreed.
Suck 'em a deek, you know.
November 17th. Once again, it's pre-next gen.
9th century
What's
England
going on
is truly
here?
unlike anything.
Well, that's pretty usual.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla will release this holiday season on Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, Xbox One,
See what I mean?
PS4,
Oh, there we go.
PC, and Stadia.
Ubisoft is very
Close to
impressed with
wrapping up
himself.
today, but before we go, our CEO, Yves Guillemot, is here to share a few words.
That's it. Oh, wow.
Yves Guillemot is going
I
to give us some
hope you will
information
have
right now.
enjoyed what you have seen today, and that you will love playing these games. I'm proud of our teams for delivering an ambitious, broad, and creative lineup of games.
Okay.
And we haven't shown you everything yet.
Oh, that's good.
In fact, we have a lot more to come. So you will have another Ubisoft Forward.
That's usually a
to
sentence
reveal
from somebody who
even
has
more
zero
about
to
our
come.
upcoming games. But before ending this show, we have one more thing to share with you.
Oh, he pulled the Apple card. Crocodile Simulator. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's not fuck around here. Yeah, I was waiting for the Far Cry. So you didn't play any of the Far Cries?
No, I've never. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Yeah, if you liked Ghost Recon, then just play Far Cry 5. Just play it. It'll be exactly like playing Wildlands.
Well, I never played Wildlands.
Oh, you didn't know? I'm sorry. I thought you did.
No, I played the OG Ghost Recon.
Ah, gotcha.
I heard Wildlands wasn't that great.
It was okay. I beat it way too fast.
Oh, I see.
Like at the very, very end of the game, you're supposed to go through and like defeat these thousands of people.
Yeah.
And all I did was get in a helicopter and parachute in and land literally at the door of the bad guy. I avoided it all.
You're a wild.
Yeah.
You're a wild one.
Ah, dude. It's me.
This is a scary thing.
Esposito. And it's very religious based as well.
Explain?
Far Cry 5 was very like based on religion. Like it was you against the extremists, religious extremists.
Oh, I see. I see what you mean.
Fuerzas penetrantes, estamos cansados de los farsantes, de los...
No?
No.
It's beautiful, amigo.
Huh?
Perfect, but useless.
But useless.
I have something for you, dear.
He's going to smash it.
Give me your hands.
He's been this guy, like, I can understand the popularity with him for sure, but you can't just put him in everything.
It's like Keanu. Him and
Like-
Keanu are the two big
Contains the explosive,
fucking names.
the fuse, the handle, and of course, the pin.
That being.
What are you doing? Breathe. The pin simply holds the handle in place. It is only when you let go that this grenade goes boom. Follow me.
Bye.
Now.
Tell me that's a dummy grenade.
I am El Presidente. Which
He's a presidente?
Presidente.
El Presidente. And our people
Oh, I see. Not a democratic nation, I see.
They are torn apart by opinions, noise, indecision, strangled by their own freedoms. And even if you have love in your heart, even if you want what's best for them, if you only want to save them from themselves, they will hate you, Diego. Everything you say, do, believe, will be wrong.
Throw it. Motherfucker.
What a badass.
They will answer you with screams. Call you evil.
You can snipe him right there.
A monster. And give you this.
Muerte.
So you tell me, are you evil? Are you a monster? Because our country is like this grenade, except it has two basic parts. Our people and you must clutch them nice and tight, or we all go boom.
Pretty deep.
Yeah. Topical for sure as well. Like the imagery.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Prove it.
Oh man, is he gonna drop the grenade?
It's like Inception. Did he or did he not? Oh my god. That's Schrodinger's grenade.
Oh, whether or not he'll drop it or not.
Yeah. It both went off and didn't.
And with that, we're wrapping up our first Ubisoft Forward. Today, we've seen the next generation of Assassin's Creed,
Yep.
the birth of a resistance in Watch Dogs Legion.
We did.
See, Watch Dogs certainly looks a lot better.
Yep.
Like as far as like the graphical content goes, I didn't think Valhalla looked that great.
I agree with you.
We'll be back later this year. with
Like I said,
another
it felt like a
Ubisoft
Witcher,
Forward
like
filled with tons of game news and
exact same
updates.
gameplay as the Witcher.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, my PP was not hardened there.
No. But Watch Dogs looks great.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want that game.
Does not represent final.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Ubisoft Forward post show. My name is Yusuf Nagid, and this is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We're going to take a deep dive into about 30
turn that
minutes
shit off.
of play,
Turn
and
it
we're
off.
joined by a very
We're
special
out.
here.
Hey everyone, this is Philip Belgeron, otherwise
Okay.
Turn your video off.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
yeah, recap for the show.
Yeah.
A bunch of meh. I don't know. Not anything that I must buy. I honestly think you'll probably be much more wowed by the Xbox showcase next.
are you telling me that I might want to buy an Xbox?
Oh, it's not next week. It's the week after.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Is that what
I think there's going to be some. They've bought a lot of devs lately.
Oh,
I
you
think
can
we're
just buy
probably
a dev?
we're gonna see.
Can
we're
we
gonna
buy
see
a dev?
some fruenches? No, no. We don't buy devs. We don't have Bezos bucks.
I'm Bezo Bells.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
That's true.
You don't. Maybe you should unplug your Ethernet cable there.
True.
But yeah, no. There's some gooders. I think I'm starting to get hyped. I was reading a little bit about Halo Infinite, and it sounds like they're really cognizant of how Halo 1 through 5 have very similar gameplay elements.
Yes.
So it could be cool. It's gonna. I've heard words that open world style gameplay, which is interesting.
Well, I think given the next generation of hardware, it's almost insulting to not give you an open world now.
Yeah, you're right. But sometimes an on-rails shooter is good too, right? So.
Well, I'm playing Last of Us last night, and if it's very much not an open world, but it gives you the impression that it's an open world because it gives you lots of place to explore. But it's really it's shoveling you through sections. You can't make any mistakes, really.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I don't mind those type of gameplay either. The illusion, I guess. But
yeah, fair enough. Okay. Well, do you have anything else to add, or are we good for our special broadcast?
I'm left uninspired.
Yeah, that was poop. That was poop-a-doop.
Oh, well.
They didn't have a lot of content to share, and they shared too much of the content that they did have.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
I guess even Devolver yesterday was giving us like a show, and I think that we're at a point now where if you're going to pre-create content, it's almost like you have an obligation to go over the top now.
Yeah, you're right.
Write a script. Do what you got to do. Engage with us. Make us like we're watching a show.
Yeah, you're right.
And these were just administrators just telling us what's up. They were just giving a weather report. Is all this was. This felt like a weather report.
Yeah. To be honest, this is probably like one of those situations where the developer probably would have had like a booth at E3 and may not have had much of a keynote or whatever at E3.
True.
And this is their pivot because almost every other dev is now doing a showcase like this. It's sort of like at work, how everybody's like, all of a sudden it's like everybody's live streaming. We need to react and do this too, right?
True.
So I think that So they didn't necessarily have a lot of goods to hype up a full-on hour live stream of content.
But I think that's kind of the angle I'm getting at, is that time means nothing to me. I don't care if it was 15 minutes. Pre-show, make it an hour. Post-show, make it a thing. 15 minutes. We're coming in to tell you about 2 great things that we're working on. Check this out. Bam. And out. And everybody's like, whoa, shit.
Yeah. But Watch Dogs has my interest. That might be the first Watch Dog game I try.
Man, well, I wonder if you can get...
I have one.
Do you?
I have the first one.
2 was a lot of fun. What I'll do is I'll upload to our Discord some videos of Dan and I playing Watch Dogs 2. I've got some clips of us, and it'll be at least reminiscent. You'll get an idea of what we were going through. Reminisce. And it was it was fun. That's a fun game. I like it.
All right, I'll give it a try. And I look forward to your clips. I look forward to the clips.
Thanks, bud. Okay, well, I got nothing else as usual.
Yeah,
and,
special broadcast was a success.
It was. We'll do this more often. I like it.
Yeah. If you're just tuning in now or have just tuned in, we are the Retrologists. We discuss a variety of topics that are generally retro in nature, but we just like everything. So we talk about everything, whatever we want, with a retro lens.
That's a great call.
And that's PJ over there.
And that's Danny.
He thinks that he can move to.
Am I frozen up? What just happened? Can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you. So if you're just tuning in now, PJ just punched the screen of his laptop, and I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Oh no, sorry.
What just happened? You can still hear me though. Isn't good. Okay, well, it's been a fun show.
PJ punched the screen and froze. But thanks for tuning in. Our main show is Thursdays. Every Thursday at 7, we pick a topic to discuss or play and discuss or touch each other's bums or upside down Spider-Man kiss.
Yeah.
But either way, tune in on Thursdays at 7 to join the party, join the discussion. What's fun about this wonderful setup we have here is. Oh, I just removed myself from the stream. What's wonderful about this setup is that we can invite people to talk with us, and we implore you to get in the conversation. So we're going to sign off because PJ is dead to us now. Have a great night, and
Good night.
goodbye.
Bye.